I made the choice to bring her to Hope Health. Best decision I could have ever made for my wife. And I say, she is the most heart-centered person I've ever met. That's what makes this place so amazing. These people here are heart-centered, completely heart-centered.
We have a beautiful, beautiful facility that is clean and modern and updated, but it is the staff that works here that creates that energy and that environment that provides so much comfort for the patients and the families.
Our nurses, our hospice aides, our social workers, our chaplains, our volunteers, and our physicians really work as a team so that when a patient comes into the Hulitar, one of the first things we want to do is sit down with the patient or their family and really find out what's important to them, what their focus is. And I think that's, again, always been true here at the Hulitar. And I think that's the best way that we can make sure that our patients are comfortable and that their needs are met.
For the 4 days that I was here, everybody that I interacted with was incredible. They told me exactly what was going to happen. They told me about, what was happening to her body. And they were, just very kind and generous about it. So I knew exactly what was going on. I didn't want her to suffer because she was suffering. And I realized one of the things that we had talked about was my job was to make sure that that transition to the next life was with kindness, love, caring, gratefulness, and that's what I received from everybody here. It was a perfect fit for me and my wife, Deb.
We allow 2 people to spend the night in pretty comfortable accommodations in each room, because those are sometimes, in the first few nights especially, when people are the most anxious and most worried about their loved one. So being at the bedside is really helpful for lots of different reasons. We have a beautiful cafeteria. It gives people just a small respite to relax, to have something nutritious, and to really just get out of the room for a little bit and to feed themselves.
I think the focus once somebody gets to hospice shifts, and we're looking for peace and quiet, and that's incredibly important, to have a caring, supportive environment. Here we're not doing things like checking labs, doing blood work, those sorts of things. We're not running in with a blood pressure cuff every few minutes. It really is directed towards comfort, and I think that makes a huge difference in how patients feel in their final days and hours.
But it is often quite a relief for the families to see their loved one not be in any pain, not be short of breath, and to just be the person that they know them to be and love. Because you only have one chance to do this, and do this correctly and kindly for each of these patients. That's the honor of this work.
They made me feel so loved and cared for that when she died, I walked out of here in the fog of grief, and I said to myself quietly, I've got to come back here and be a volunteer. And I'm doing all this to honor Deb and to honor the people here, because the staff here and the volunteers are just nothing short of amazing.